Every villain has an end, but the Joker, he just changes faces. Sometimes a cunning gangster, sometimes a deranged clown, and sometimes a maniac who only wants to watch the world burn. With each new actor, this character has become even more terrifying, unpredictable, and legendary. But the real question is, which Joker was the most chilling of them all? Some made us laugh while sending chills down our spines. Some forced us to question everything with their twisted philosophy, and some, with just a single grin, gave Batman his greatest battle. This isn't just the story of a villain, it's a legacy that has only grown darker and more haunting with time. So get ready, because we're about to dive into the many faces of the Joker. And trust me, this isn't just entertainment, it's a psychological roller coaster you won't forget. Jared Leto. Few portrayals of the Joker have sparked as much debate as Jared Leto's version in Suicide Squad, 2016. From the moment he appeared on screen with his tattoo-covered body, slick-back green hair, and flashy gangster persona, it was clear that this was a radical departure from the traditional clown prince of crime. Unlike past versions that leaned into psychological chaos, Leto's Joker was presented as a ruthless crime lord, deeply obsessed with Harley Quinn. However, his limited screen time left many fans wanting more, while others found his portrayal too stylized and less menacing. Some appreciated his unpredictable intensity, while others felt he lacked the depth and complexity of previous Jokers. Rather than a pure agent of chaos, this version positioned Joker as an organized criminal mastermind, ruling Gotham's underworld through fear and theatrics. While the DCEU largely moved past this interpretation, Zack Snyder's Justice League provided a brief but memorable confrontation between him and Batman, adding a darker and more unsettling dimension to his character. Love him or hate him, Leto's Joker remains one of the most divisive takes on the legendary villain, cementing his place as a unique and bold chapter in the Joker's legacy. Zach Galifianakis. Who says the Joker always has to be terrifying? In the Lego Batman movie, 2017, Zach Galifianakis flipped the script, delivering a version of the clown prince of crime that was more hilarious than horrifying, yet still true to the essence of the character. This Joker wasn't just obsessed with causing chaos, he was obsessed with Batman's attention, treating their rivalry like a one-sided dysfunctional friendship. His need for validation added a brilliant comedic twist, making him one of the most unique versions of the character ever brought to life. Even with its lighthearted and self-aware approach, this Joker held on to the chaos, unpredictability, and obsession that defined the character. His exaggerated antics and dramatic outbursts gave him a charm that appealed to both kids and adults, proving that Joker's legacy isn't limited to darkness, it thrives in comedy too. Galifianakis' take reinforced the Joker's versatility, showing that even in a world made of plastic bricks, he could steal the spotlight. With its clever writing and fresh perspective, the Lego Batman movie expanded Joker's legacy in an unexpected yet brilliant direction, proving that sometimes the best punchline is the Joker himself. Michael Emerson's. For years, Gotham thought it was done with him. The Joker was locked away in Arkham, silent, motionless, almost as if he had faded into nothing. But the moment Batman returned, so did he. Michael Emerson's Joker in The Dark Knight Returns isn't a chaotic madman. He's a patient predator, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Unlike most versions, this Joker doesn't wreak havoc from the start. He spends years in a catatonic state, his mind dormant, until Batman's presence reignites him. But this time it's not about random destruction, it's about one final deadly act. Emerson's portrayal is chilling because of its cold precision. This Joker isn't erratic or wild. He's disturbingly composed, manipulative, and always in control. He weaponizes the media, twists perception, and turns a talk show into a bloodbath with chilling ease. Every smile, every word, every move is deliberate, making him one of the most unsettling Jokers ever. This isn't just another fight with Batman, it's their final, twisted showdown. And in his last act, Joker takes his own life, ensuring he'll always have the last laugh. With a voice dripping in quiet menace, Michael Emerson made Joker feel terrifyingly real. John DiMaggio. Some Jokers laugh, some scheme, and some just love chaos, but John DiMaggio's Joker in Batman. Under the Red Hood, he's pure, unfiltered menace, with a voice as gravelly as broken glass and a tone that shifts between mocking humor and cold-blooded cruelty. This Joker isn't just dangerous, he's downright terrifying. What sets this version apart is his role in one of Batman's darkest, most personal tragedies. The story of Under the Red Hood revolves around one of Joker's most horrifying acts, the brutal torture and murder of Jason Todd, the second Robin. But for this Joker, it wasn't just about killing a sidekick. It was about breaking Batman from the inside out. And when Jason returns as the Red Hood, seeking revenge, it only highlights how deep Joker's scars truly run. For fans used to Mark Hamill's legendary take, DiMaggio's portrayal was a bold surprise. His Joker doesn't rely on high-pitched laughter or exaggerated theatrics. He's gritty, grounded, and disturbingly real. His humor isn't just dark, it's the kind that sends shivers down your spine because every joke carries an unspoken, deadly threat. The impact of DiMaggio's Joker is undeniable. He proved that Joker doesn't have to follow one set formula. He can be reimagined in ways that make him just as terrifying, unpredictable, and unforgettable as ever. Troy Baker. Few voices have ever captured the madness of the Joker like Troy Baker's. Stepping into the role in Batman Arkham Origins, he had the daunting task of following Mark Hamill's legendary performance, yet he made the character his own. This wasn't the fully formed agent of chaos we know. This was Joker's rise, a dangerous mind still evolving. Initially disguised as Black Mask, his true persona slowly unravels, revealing a sadistic obsession with Batman. Their first real showdown crackles with intensity, marking the beginning of their twisted rivalry. Baker didn't stop there. He later voiced Joker in Batman, the Telltale series, bringing a manipulative and unstable energy, and even added a playful touch in LEGO DC projects. Each portrayal explored a different side of Joker's scheming mastermind, deranged lunatic or deceptive charmer. His voice alone shifts effortlessly between dark humor and chilling menace, making his Joker both entertaining and terrifying. Troy Baker proves that the Joker is never just one thing. With each new performance, he expands the character's legacy, keeping the Clown Prince of Crime as unpredictable and unforgettable as ever. Joaquin Phoenix. Some Jokers thrive on chaos, but Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck is different. He's a man broken by the world before he ever breaks it. 2019's Joker isn't about a criminal mastermind. It's a deeply personal and unsettling journey into one man's descent into madness. Arthur starts as a struggling comedian, searching for acceptance in a society that constantly beats him down. Isolation, cruelty, and neglect push him to the edge until he embraces the only thing that gives him power, becoming Joker. Phoenix's haunting laughter, unsettling physicality, and raw emotion make this version disturbingly real. This Joker doesn't rely on toxic gas or elaborate schemes. His transformation is driven by pain and rejection, making him eerily relatable. Phoenix's Oscar-winning performance redefined the character, proving that the most terrifying villains aren't born evil, they're shaped by the world around them. Jack Nicholson. Before Heath Ledger redefined the role, Jack Nicholson's Joker set the gold standard for live-action chaos. In Tim Burton's Batman 1989, he wasn't just a villain, he was a performer, a crime boss, and a man who truly enjoyed the madness. Originally a gangster named Jack Napier, his descent into insanity begins when he falls into a vat of chemicals, leaving him with a permanent grin and a mind warped beyond repair. But instead of hiding in the shadows, he embraces his twisted new identity, turning Gotham into his personal stage. Whether he's poisoning beauty products, dancing to Prince, or taunting Batman with his eerie catchphrase, he makes destruction look effortless. What makes Nicholson's Joker so unforgettable is his charismatic menace. He's ruthless. Yet every act of violence feels like part of an elaborate, theatrical performance. His smile gas attack and sadistic humor cement him as one of the most stylishly dangerous Jokers ever. Even decades later, his portrayal remains iconic, proving that sometimes the most terrifying villains are the ones grinning right at you. Cesar Romero. Long before Joker became a symbol of madness and terror, Cesar Romero's version redefined him as a flamboyant trickster full of charm and mischief. Starring in the Batman TV series, 1966, and Batman, the movie, this Joker wasn't driven by darkness or brutality. He was a theatrical prankster who thrived on outlandish schemes and over-the-top antics. Dressed in his signature purple suit with slicked-back green hair, Romero's Joker was a walking spectacle. One of his most amusing quirks? He refused to shave his mustache, leaving it visible under the white face paint, a small yet iconic detail that added to his unique charm. Instead of bloodshed, his crimes were elaborate, cartoonish stunts meant to outwit Batman in the most dramatic way possible. His maniacal laughter, exaggerated expressions, and witty banter made him a scene stealer, proving that Joker could be just as entertaining as he was menacing. Even decades later, Cesar Romero's Joker remains a nostalgic and timeless icon, showcasing that the clown prince of crime doesn't always have to be terrifying to be unforgettable. Heath Ledger. Why so serious? More than just a line, it became a legacy. Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight, 2008, wasn't just a villain. He was pure, unpredictable chaos. With no personal agenda, no clear motive, he existed only to prove one thing: the world is always one bad day away from total anarchy. Unlike any version before, this Joker wasn't driven by greed or revenge, but by a twisted philosophy to break people's morals and show them who they truly are. His infamous social experiment, forcing Gotham's citizens to decide between life and death, was a chilling testament to his beliefs. Everything about Ledger's Joker felt unsettling: his smeared makeup, his constant lip-licking, his eerie hunched posture, all adding to the sense of a man who thrived in unpredictability. From his bank heist and interrogation scene to the hospital explosion, every moment was a masterclass in psychological warfare. Ledger's performance was so transformative that he won a posthumous Best Supporting Actor Oscar, setting an impossible standard for every Joker portrayal that followed. Mark Hamill. If there's one voice that instantly defines the Joker, it's Mark Hamill's. From Batman, the animated series, 1992 to 1995, to the Arkham video games, his portrayal became the definitive sound of the clown prince of crime, a perfect blend of comedy, menace, and madness. What makes Hamill's Joker truly special is his incredible vocal range. One moment, he's a playful trickster cracking jokes, and the next, he's a sadistic psychopath delivering blood-chilling threats. His laugh? Unmatched. It shifts from gleeful mischief to terrifying insanity in seconds, making it the most iconic Joker laugh in history. Beyond his voice, Hamill's Joker was a perfect nemesis for Batman. He wasn't just a criminal, he was a psychological tormentor who wanted to break Batman's spirit. In Batman, Mask of the Phantasm and The Killing Joke, his performance took the character to disturbing new depths, proving that this Joker wasn't just about fun and games. Even in video games like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, Hamill's Joker was dark, unpredictable, and hilariously twisted, solidifying his place as the ultimate animated Joker. No matter how many actors take on the role in live action, in the world of voice acting, Mark Hamill's Joker remains unbeatable. And there you have it, the many faces of madness, each one leaving its mark, each one redefining what it means to be the Joker. From the maniacal laughter to the twisted philosophies, this character has evolved into something far beyond a simple villain. He's a force of chaos, an enigma that keeps coming back, no matter how many times he falls. But now the question is, who was your ultimate Joker? The calculating mastermind? The deranged anarchist? Or the theatrical trickster? Let us know in the comments. Because in the end, the Joker may change, but one thing remains the same: the laughter never truly fades.